Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Thank you for watching my videos, and I'm so sorry that I couldn't answer some of the questions promptly, as I have mentioned it before, and I'm going to mention it again that I am not a full-time reviewer, so I review just for fun and for hobby. And of course, on the screen you can see that today I'm going to review this product called Kojo technology Crystal E, as well as the little plug over here is the Crystal EP, right? So Kojo technology is one of the first Japanese brands to launch ground box products, right? So Crystal E, right? So what is Crystal E all about? The Crystal E is a ground box with multi-layer, this similar metal structure like force, kind of like a BAEP. However, the redesign of the shape and the ground surface area has been greatly increased by 1.7 times, and the effect is better than ever, right? The housing material has also been improved. In the past, it uses 2 mm stainless steel top cover and 1.5 mm aluminum bottom plate. The Crystal series has been strengthened into 2 mm aluminum top cover and 2 mm steel bottom plate. The low center of gravity design makes the body more stable and helps improve the sound quality, right? And the ground terminal of the Crystal E over here uses the M4-inch stainless steel screws to fix the ground wire of the Y-shaped plug, as you can see over here, and it can be connected firmly by another Phillips screwdriver. So you can actually connect to another box, right, using this. Okay, it tends to be or rather it sounds better. I have been using it for a couple of months. Yes, it does sound better. And later on they launched the younger brother, which is the EP. So it works the same, so you can actually kind of like unscrew this part and join, right? Give me a moment. So you can kind of like join, and you can, in a way, it has better effect, right? So if you ask me, the results definitely is something that all of us are waiting for. Is it a good product? Is it something worth buying? I would say yes, right? When I hook onto this one, the entire system kind of like opens up, right? I could feel the music kind of like dashing through me, right? For Crystal E. As for this one, yes, the dynamics so much stronger, but some of you may kind of like think that it's too sharp or too harsh. However, you need to wait for them to run in. It needs at least 10 to 20 hours for them to run in. So this is like allow me to kind of like compare it with wine. Okay, so this is a very full-bodied wine, so very enjoyable compared to this one. So you have a choice of 3 plugs, right? If you want to place order. So this is the spade where I hook it on my speaker terminal, so you can have a choice of the RCA as well as the banana plug, right? So it's really up to you. And I would say that Kojo had kind of like bring this ground thing to the next level. So of course some of the questions could be like, would it eliminate hum noises? Would it eliminate unnecessary noises? In my experience, all right, when I use it, I would say no. In my opinion, it doesn't get rid, right? So I will talk about ground that will read noises in a while. But this definitely will enhance so-called the music for sure. I am 100% sure. So and it's not cheap. So you can look up to maybe eBay or Yahoo and look for Kojo, Crystal E. Kojo as in Kojo. This is Crystal E and this is Crystal EP. Just hang on for a while. I'll talk about grounding in a while. Alright, so these are some of the tools that I have from IFI, a very good company as well. Some of the products are fantastic, awesome, I'm a fan of IFI. But however, some of the products, I personally, I feel that it's not as good as what they claim to be. Now, let's look at this purifier. I know some of you may have it. Yes, I have 2 pieces, and I'm still using it, but however, I have found something better. I'm going to share later. So I'm kind of like, I took this out, and I may want to put this so-called together with my router, right, to make it smoother, hopefully, right. So next, the ground earth, right, or the ground hog they call it, right. So it you can see what's over here in the box. So it's not that expensive. I think it's about 100 USD, if I'm not wrong. But however, if you ask me, is this going to help in your system? In my opinion, right? In my opinion, and in my case, no, it didn't help. And to some extent, it got worse. Sorry, it got worse. So pardon me for saying that. Well, of course, it's case by case. So maybe certain systems, so-called, may love this, but not my system, unfortunately. So this is definitely a no. So I have 2 boxes of this. I bought it for to try. So I'm going to let this go. Now, this is actually the IFI iPower X, right? This is a wonderful wonderful piece, right? So it comes with of course you can order from 5 volt, 9 volt, 12 volt to 15 volt. So what I have here is actually 12 volt. I use it for my I think I use it for my external clock, right? So it's a fantastic piece. I would say that this is recommended for I mean you can hear some differences in terms of the output. The music tends to be smoother, brighter, and it's more organized. So, and it's not very expensive. Therefore, I would say that yes, recommended. And I mentioned early on, I have something, right, to replace the groundhog, the purifier, which is this, right? This is what they call the power filter, right? Don't ask me about the brand because there's no brand. I got it from AliExpress, recommended by a friend of mine, and when I hooked this up, it worked, right? It works exactly the same as so-called the i5. Somehow it's slightly better in my opinion, more quiet or quieter, and it's much cheaper. This is, I think it's about 40 to 50 USD depending on the price. Sorry, depending on the length as well as so-called where you're from, in terms of the shipping. So this piece, you can get it from AliExpress. It's called the power filter, right? So there's so many interesting things in AliExpress that you can actually explore, like cables, right, etc., etc. And I would say in the past, right, they may not produce quality products. It's just like when Japan took over the economy back in the 80s, everybody was like making that a statement that anything from Japan, the quality is lousy, of no good, right? So, but however, look at now, current Japan, they produce, I mean, one of the best audiophile products. So same thing goes for China. So perhaps 10 years ago or 15 years ago, China may not produce good quality stuff, but now China it's a different China now. They produce tons of very good products, like for example like that, from Dana Frips to Gustad to Holo Audio, Lumin, etc., etc. There's so many good products, right, from China. So same thing goes for cables, right? So some of the cables are really fantastic, but do read on them if you could. And that's all I have for today. Thank you very much, and see you later. Bye.